What's going on, guys? Again, it's DeAndre All Clean Power Wash. We got a residential wash, so let's jump right into it. Look at the algae on the side of this house. It's pretty bad, but the customer's main concern, the window trim, the trim around the house, and the gutters. Of course, we know SH is going to take care of the trim around this house with no problem. We're going to bust out the gutter butter and restore these gutters almost to brand new. A little bit of algae at the top of the house right there as well. Again, 1.5%. It's pretty much gone. Front porch here. I know I'm going to point at the ground, but the main concern is that freaking door. If you think you sprayed any chemicals on that door, rinse it 60 times. And if you forgot, hit it again 60 times just because. Trust me, rinse that door. Keep chemicals off of it. These garage doors right here was the customer's main concern. I like to underpromise and overdeliver. I told him I'll give it a shot, but no guarantees. But I'm pretty much sure 1.5% on this bad boy. 3 to 5 minutes dwell time. You'll see that black stuff turn yellow, and pretty much it'll be gone the next time you look at it. Same thing on the side of the house right here. Mainly just gutters, right? I'm gonna be targeting these bad boys with some gutter butter as well. I hit them with some SH first. We'll see what they do during the house wash, but chances are it'll need gutter butter, especially for back here. I charged $625 for gutter whitening on this house. He had gutters around the entire house at every freaking level. He had a lot of gutters. I'm pointing at the patio right here. I think I come back during a later day to hit this. He wants his pool to be completed first. Little shots like this, you see the vinyl bulking up there. I like to do shots like this, but customers will basically think you've sprayed the house with too much water, and they think that's water behind their vinyl there. So I just like to prove that it was there before I got started, so I'm not held liable. So this is building 2 I'll be taking care of. This weight holds a lot of his equipment. It's got some oil, some fallout, like some exhaust fumes and stuff like that sit on the vinyl. So we'll be hitting it with SH 1.5%, but I'm sure I'll be following up with some Double Eagle. And then we got property 3 back here, roughly 4,500 square foot. I went 15 cents on this bad boy as well. It's not bad, mainly just the trim and the gutters, but he wanted the entire thing done since we were on the property. We'll not be doing any flat work today, mainly just targeting the building here. Yep, none of that. He's a builder. You can tell he's got a lot of his equipment laying around. No issues for me. This is the other side. This is the smaller building up front that he holds a lot of his equipment. Only charged him $250 to knock this out. But as you can tell, it's probably the worst building out on the entire property. Look at that. This is the house up front, the first property that I started with. Roughly 6,000 square foot. It's about a $900 house wash. I also went 15 cents on this as well. 1.5%. I usually start up front, but I'm working my way from the back on this one. And there's those garage doors. Just laying 1.5% down, giving it some dwell time, let it do its thing. Yeah, just making one more pass back on the vinyl, making sure I get those soffits really well in the vinyl right there. I've already washed back here. This was left over, so pretty much I'm gonna have to hit this with some gutter butter. You can use LA Awesome if you're in a pinch. You can get it from the dollar store. I've used it once or twice. I'm not really a fan of it, but it does work in a pinch. I use gutter butter, and you're about to see why. This is why I use gutter butter. Tell me those aren't brand new gutters. They look like brand new gutters to me. Yeah, man, I love this stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna buy a couple different type of gutter butters or gutter restoration chemicals from a couple of different companies out there. Do 3-foot sections. We're gonna put them side by side and see which one performs the best, including LA Awesome. You know, most important part, just rinsing, man. Rinsing. Rinsing is key. Hitting the peak of the house up there. Again, right now I'm just rinsing. I've already pre-treated this with 1.5%. I'm gonna get my bucket here in a second to start doing gutter brightening, gutter whitening. That second story up there, that roof is actually black. Just keep that in mind. You know, try to cool it off, rinse it first, but also when you start scrubbing those gutters and that chem start dropping down, make sure you keep that stuff wet, keep it rinsed. You do not want to discolor their roof. It will happen sometimes, especially if they're oxidized or you're using something that removes oxidation. So just keep that in mind. You got to move fast, especially if you're by yourself. She looking good. She looking good. Yeah, this side of the house wasn't really bad at all. Again, just targeting the gutters and the trim up there. As you can see, my Facebook group keeps popping up here. Again, join, come check it out. We love to see you guys in there as we grow. Hopefully in the future that'll be beneficial to us all. But as you can tell, this is where we started. The algae was. It's pretty much gone. Look at the trim of the house. Look at those freaking gutters. Yep. Bro, those are like brand new gutters. Hey, you get what you pay for. Just saying, you get what you pay for. Boom, boom. Under here is looking real good. Those window sills that I pointed at, man, they're pretty much not black anymore, they're white. And that freaking door, that looks like a freaking expensive door. Bro, at all costs, avoid it. Rinse it, do whatever you have to. And there's the garage doors, man. Turn out really well. Customer's gonna be really happy. Under promise, over deliver. Man. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Those door seals, all of it. I'm gonna tell him I painted his garage doors for him. Man, look at those gutters. Everything. I was so thirsty, I left my water bottle in the truck and it was hot, so this is my way of dissipating the heat out of my water bottle so it's drinkable. It wasn't the coldest, but it definitely helped. It was refreshing. I cooled it off quite a bit, so I needed it. It was like 100 and something degrees outside. I was burning up, man. I was so thirsty. I don't like asking a customer for water. If they offer it to me, I'll definitely take it. But I usually run a cooler just to have some, cold water with me, but I didn't that day. I really didn't expect to show up to do 3 properties. I just showed up to do the initial one, but after walking around, this was the end result once I got there. So yeah, you can tell I'm kind of rubbing it right now. I'm pretty much just confirming that I'm gonna have to use some F9 double Eagle because the SH is just not breaking up that soot or whatever this fallout on the side of this building is. It's just not doing it. So as you can tell, you see it's blotchy and crap and all that crap. Yeah, so yeah, you have to use a different kind of chemical for this. Yep, got the F9. I cheated. I didn't use a sprayer. I poured some in a 5-gallon bucket, pour a little bit of double Eagle in there, and I dropped my brush in it, man, and just a little bit of scrubbing. She cleaned up really well. It worked. fairly new door. I knew it wouldn't oxidize. I knew I wasn't gonna leave brush marks or any of that stuff. You know, that's stuff you got to keep an eye on. Just check and make sure it's not oxidized. But yep, it worked. The garage door turned out really well. Last property, making my way downtown. The last property down here. Again, this bad boy is about 4,500 square foot. 15 cents. And it's not that bad. Again, it's just the window trim and the trim around the building and the gutters. But other than that, as always, man, I really appreciate you guys for checking out my content. Like, subscribe, and hey, check out that Facebook group. I look forward to seeing you guys in there too, man. Again, hopefully someday it'll be beneficial to us. It's just where, like-minded people sharing information, sharing content, helping one another get to the next level. Thanks again.